how's it going? I'm going to talk about something today that we typically skip over, we don't think about because it's one of the less hazardous jobs we have. However, landscapers, tree guys alike, all use shears, so this will be applicable throughout the company. And I learned a couple things this morning, or I was really just reminded of a few things this morning that should be communicated. So I've always just started shears the same way I've started a chainsaw, usually with just like a leg clamp method or something like that. But I was told this morning that there's the proper way to actually start a set of shears is put them on the ground, put your hand right on top of the power head. Because the power head and the front handle are detached, so if you're pulling on the handle, you're going to be twerking on the anti-vibration system, and it's just bad for the shears. Also, we know that if we drop start it or start it improperly, we're going to be bending that pull cord at a bad angle. It's going to wear the pull cord out more. It's also going to be harder on the cover. So what I was shown, or what I saw in a manufacturer's video, actually just hold the top of the power head, put your hand right there, and they start up that way. As far as PPE goes, if you're on a tree crew, you already have a helmet, glasses, definitely should have earplugs because these things are loud and you're usually running them at full throttle. The other thing that makes these different than a chainsaw is that they can be operated right or left-handed. Okay? A lot of our incidents involving shearing or shears or landscaping are guys stepping on things, stepping through window wells, cutting communication lines, cutting extension cords, and that might be due to some times where we think we can only run them right-handed or in one direction, and we forget that we can switch around to the other hand and then continue walking forward. You know, we shouldn't be walking backwards as we're doing stuff because obviously we can't see where we're going. So keep that in mind. Switch directions. It's also going to lessen the fatigue on one arm or one hand throughout the day or throughout the job. Back to PPE real quick. Eyes, ears. You don't need to wear chaps, but let's say you have somebody on your crew that's injury prone or always seems to somehow get cut or injured. Go ahead and make them put chaps on. One less layer or one more layer of protection's never bad for anybody. So those are the two things I learned this morning. Shears are bidirectional, unlike a chainsaw, and to start them on the ground with your hand on top of the power head and pulling straight out of the case. So that's really it. Don't cut communication lines. Do a quick walk around of all the shrubbery you're going to be shearing. Make sure there's not a window well hidden behind it. Make sure there's not a wire or a floodlight or something sticking up out of the ground. So this is just doing a quick site inspection. That's going to prevent a lot of our incidents and yeah, prevent paperwork. My favorite thing. So, all right, enjoy and happy shearing. Remember what I said about doing a site walk around? Almost ate my own words. Uh-huh. Good things to keep in your pocket. while you're shearing. Now let's go find Brad so we can clean this stuff up.